I remember the other day we were going to a meeting last week. We're in traffic. My wife and I and some of our children. The car stopped. I saw a taxi on the side, left. And the taxi driver had bandaged one hand and he was using another hand to eat food. Tears gathered in my eyes. I said, look, this is suffering. So I gave 100 Ghana cedis to my driver. And I said, Lawrence, get down and give this 100 Ghana cedis to the young man. So my driver got down from the car, gave the 100 Ghana cedis to the young man, and came back and sat in the car. And my wife and I were watching the driver. He stopped eating at once, put his head on the steering wheel, lifted up one hand as if he was praying. Then after that, he cleaned tears. I told my driver, I said, get down. Give your phone number to this man and tell him to call you so that we continue. The driver called. I said, give him to Pastor Patrick. This is my Pastor Patrick here. And I told Pastor Patrick, find out, is he married? They said, oh, he's married, he has a child, but he hasn't married a woman. I said, counsel them. I will help him to marry the woman. I will help him to marry the woman. Then help him to settle. Give him some remittances and help him to find his feet in life. Listen, the purpose of the anointing is to locate a poor person, a weak person, somebody who cannot help themselves, and help them. Listen, any anointing which gravitates towards the rich is greed. But true anointing will locate poor people. One day my wife and I went to visit one of our church members. Bro, we decided, let's just visit some of the people and let's see where they stay. We got to one member's house, a prominent member of the church. When we entered, an active member of the church, always serving in the church. When we entered the place and she took us to her house is a small room, no bed. She gave us chairs to sit down. All her things were packed in one corner, and she had a little boy of about 2 years old or 1 year old, and the baby was lying on a mat on the floor because there is no mattress, there is no bed. We sat down, we looked at the thing. That day we visited about 9 of our members or 13. When we got home, we couldn't sleep. My wife asked me, so can we receive an offering from these people again? I said, Pearl, if we don't receive the offering too, they will not be blessed. But I tell you, the whole night I couldn't sleep. I was tossing up and down. Mommy was tossing up and down until we woke up in the morning. Then we told our secretary, we said, find at least a chamber and hall for this woman. Get her a bed and get her some chairs. Move her out of this place, and then we put the child on some remittances every month. Listen, I want to suggest that the anointing you receive will look for a poor man. May God bring his hand upon you. I see somebody here. An anointing will make you a millionaire, but when the anointing makes you a millionaire, don't look for other millionaires and form a millionaires club. May the anointing come upon you, and when you become a millionaire, look for poor people and help them.